how I started my intro, or how I created my intro. So first of all, you download Canva on your iPhone or your laptop, and then you open the app, and then you want to create like a YouTube thumbnail. So I'm sorry, intro video. So you have to start with looking for a YouTube banner, and then I click on the YouTube banner, and then I click on the one with a plus sign. Yeah, because I'm starting all over again. I am doing something new. And then I click on it, and it rolls down here, and then it shows a white background. I go back, and then I click on my and I try to change my background, and then I know what kind of, like, I already have a color in my head that I want to use, so I just type in the code number. If you want to use my kind of color, you can actually type in the code number and use it. Yeah, and then I type on the code number, and it goes directly there, like it redirects me there, something like that. And I click on it, and it shows me this kind of like dark brown, light dark brown, I don't know what it's called. And then I start off with my letters. I click on the plus sign. There's a plus sign because I'm using an iPhone, so there's a plus sign. I'm using a laptop. I click on my name, whatever name it is, lifestyle of Lulu, lifestyle of Chinwe, lifestyle of Annie, whatever it is. I click on it, yeah, and then I try to change my fonts. Because I use Canva, and this Canva is not paid, there are some fonts I cannot use. But then I first change my letters to capital letters, like block letters, so they can be big and there's some height or something. Then I try to want to put in another card to change the color of my fonts. I want to change the color of my fonts because right now they are, I think they are a light kind of brown, but then I think I just loved it that way, and then I want to change my font because I am not paying for anything here on Canva. I just have to use or make do with what I have. I'm trying to choose a font that is very, very affordable for me. I don't know, because there's some fonts you want to use and you have to pay for it, but I cannot pay for it. I didn't want to pay for it, so voila. And then I'm going with Maralika. I tried it, I didn't like it, and then I changed to Leaks pattern. And then I'm trying to adjust this to be in the middle, kind of like make it bigger, but then I'm making it smaller. In fact, this was very, very stressful to do. So I'm trying to adjust it. I don't know, I just keep adjusting and adjusting and adjusting, and then I finally figure out, okay, I double it, like I make it double. Okay, how did I make this double? I click on this cross sign. Yeah, there's this cross sign here once you tap on the name, and then I made it double. I duplicated it, and I wanted to change the fonts for this as it is in my video, my intro. I changed it, and then I wanted to use Britney. I tried Britney. I didn't have to pay for Britney, so I used Britney. I think you have to pay for London. London would have been used for my first font, but then I couldn't pay for London. I did not want to pay for London. I literally did not want to waste my money to pay for London. I can just improvise. So I'm trying to adjust this, bring this down here, and then change the color to some other kind of color. First of all, I think I'm going to change my font. Yeah, my font, I'm going to change it and make I think I'm going to make Lulu in capital letter, and I'll just leave it like this. I don't know, let me change the color first of all. So I have a code already. You can save my code and use it whenever you want to. You can use it for your own intro video. So I'll change this to light brown. Yeah, it looks nice, beautiful. And then I'm going to go in with effects and click on neon to give it a sparkle, like it's a lightning, you get it. And then after Going in with neon. I tried to adjust it again to make it fit up and big, like try to adjust and make it big. If you're using a laptop, it's quite easy for you, like it's an easy side. But if you're using an iPhone, my sister, you're going through a lot like I did. So this might be kind of hard for you, but you just try to punch the places I punched. Then I'm changing my font to Lulu in capital letter, total capital letter, and the others in the other letters. So I'm trying to fit it in like the way you see in my intro, and adjustment. Then this is me trying to adjust it. I'm adjusting it. I'm trying to make this other one bigger. Yeah. Now I'm done adjusting. I go on elements and I click on corner. I click on corner, and then my corner comes out. You see the ones on pro, you have to pay for them. Don't be deceived. And then I put my corner at the edge. I try to like change the color because I don't want this color for my intro. I fit it in, and then I change the color to white, and then I duplicate it using this cross figure thing. I add like 3 more corners, and then I measure them. I try to measure them so they can be of like the same level, and fix them at the 4 edges, like 4 corners. No, that's why it's actually called corner. And then I try to turn them over. I flip horizontal and vertical to make it fit. Yeah, so that was what I did. I found out that the one, like some of the corners weren't like corresponding, they were in like the same shape, they were in the same level. This was looking like a square, like a camera footage, so I had to just adjust. It give you like a measurement when you're trying to, yeah, it gives you this measurement and stuff. So I did that, and then fitting. I go over and I click on record. I click on record, and then I'll try to look for graphics on record. You can pick any graphic you want. You can actually pay for the pro version of Canva, so you can pick whatever graphic you want. And this is the one I actually picked. It looks like I'm recording something. You get like it's about to start, yay! And then I try to fit it into the corner or so it looks like, oh, lifestyle of Lulu beginning. Ding dong. And then so I go in with my subscribe. There are a lot of graphics and videos, but I need a graphic, not a video, and not a photo. So I choose this one. I don't know. Maybe it's because this guy has been so stubborn and doesn't want to buy the Canva Pro. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with this. Do not forget, you have to try to fit it in to what you want. Fit it in. Fit them in. Yeah. Try to fit it in. I'm trying to measure. One thing I think I like about the phone or the iPhone Canva is that it I had to put it back because it wasn't corresponding to what I wanted, so I had to bring it back and try to measure it. It's gonna show like a line to show you that it's measuring up to what's like the level you want, or it's in the middle or something like that. You can't see it when it shows like a cross sign, it's in the middle. When it shows like a line on top of it, it's the same line, like the same level. I don't know how to explain this, but can you see what I'm saying? Can you see what I'm saying? Can you feel it? Okay, I get you can feel it now. So after that, I'm gonna go in, like I'm done with this. I'm done with this part of the intro. Then I go to this place where there's like a 4 figure, like there's 4 dots and stuff, and then it gives me a blank space, and then I want to change this color. No, instead of changing that, I already have a video, sorry, a picture of my Instagram here, so I'm just gonna feed it in and try to make it wider by adjusting it. You understand? Adjusting it. I already had a picture taken down. Then I'm gonna do it again so you guys can see it a lot, like very well. And after that, I go in with my uploads. I have a video, sorry, a picture. I'm trying to show you how I did it. See, adjustment. You take a picture of your Instagram page, make an adjustment like this, and it fits in. And then I go back in with elements and I click and I type in iPhone. I'm gonna be using an iPhone that is transparent because of what I want to do. So I am gonna be picking this iPhone that is transparent here. I don't know what iPhone that is. Well, maybe an iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm already using it in my intro. So I click on it and I try to tilt it to the side, yeah, for what I want. And then I try to measure it so it doesn't get overboard or too out of the picture. And then I feed in my video. I already had a video like I had recorded of me liking my page pictures and stuff. I just screen recorded something and then I feed it in, and then I try to like click on position to fit it backwards so it looks real, like it's actually in the iPhone. You understand? So that was what I did. After putting in the video, I go back and go to position to put it backwards. When you click on backwards, it goes, the whole video goes back in the phone like it's the real phone. You understand? So after that I click on heading and I click on my name, like connect with me, so you could like get to know me better and stuff like that. After clicking on that, I try to adjust and then I try to fit it in. I want it to be like in the middle of both pictures, and I change my graphics, I'm sorry, my fonts. I wrote London, but I did not prefer London, so I had to go use something that I already have. And then what I did next was use what I have. I removed corporate. I tried leaks pattern and it looks nice. I then use Malika to look nice. Then I change the color to white, and then after changing the color to white, try to fit it in the middle, and then I click on my elements and I pick circle. I type in circle and then I put circle and then duplicate it. I told you guys how to duplicate. Yeah, there's this plus sign before the, you actually see me clicking on it, so you should actually know what it is. If you want to get this easy, just go back to your video, go back to my video, do yours. I click on the cross sign again in purple and I click on tab. I want to use a tab. I need a tab to put in my Instagram name and my TikTok name. So here I go. I'm gonna flip this tab because it has this cross sign which is like pointing to, you understand? So I go to flip and I flip it horizontally and then I move it here, and I think I'm gonna duplicate that too and change the color to kind of like gray, I don't know. And then so I'm trying to put it in position and make it bigger to kind of like the way you want it to be. Just do whatever you want with something. When you click on the tab, click on the circle, click on the score, click on the iPhone, and then I'm gonna go to color. Was that what I did first? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go to position and shift it in. That is clicking backwards. So I click backwards and then it goes to the back of the circle. You get it? I click backwards and it goes to the back of the circle, and then I shift it in a little bit because I want the arrow to cover up. You get? So I do that for the other one, and I'm done. Now let's go change the color to yeah, I wanted to make the iPhone bigger and tilt it more because it wasn't looking like the way I wanted, so I tilted it, and then I had to go back into position to shift it backwards, you understand, forward, sorry, and then backward in again. Forward is like out of the phone, backward is like inside the phone. As you can see, it's back. And then let's go change I still did the same thing because I wasn't satisfied. Now let's change the color to gray. I changed the color to gray because I didn't want white. Yeah, it wasn't gonna look nice, so I changed the color to gray. And then I click on TikTok icon. It was really hard getting a TikTok icon. The one I used for my intro, I couldn't find anymore, so I just went straight to Instagram icon, so it don't give me headache. I changed the color to white because I don't want black. Yeesh. I put it in, try to fit it in, try to measure it so it fits in. It was getting smaller. I don't know what I was doing actually, but it was getting smaller, and then it got bigger again. And then I'm gonna like fit in my name. I have to fix this first. So after fixing that, I get like, oh my god, the TikTok icon. You can get whichever one you want or whichever one you like. Just make sure you have a Canva Pro, and then you can get whatever. I click on add the heading, and then I put in my name for on Instagram, my Instagram page, lifestyle underscore Lulu, lifestyle underscore off underscore Lulu. Yeah, and I just change my fonts. I changed my fonts to eyebrow fat face. It wasn't working. Change to Britney, nah. Canvas 7 now, and I changed it back. I think I went back to Mahalika, but I didn't like Mahalika, though I settled there, and I tried to fit it in and change the color because this wasn't given. Maybe my next video I'll teach you guys about how I made my outro. That was quite easy though, not like my intro that gave me a hard time. Don't forget fitting it in. It looks real, like, oh, who made it for you? Did you pay for it? No, I didn't pay for it. I did myself. I learned it. Yeah, I saw it and I practiced, and this is it. So I stayed with Malika, and then I added her in again, my TikTok username. That black, that underscore black girl. Oh, yeah. And then I changed the font. I used Malika, but I didn't like it, and then I used Leaks pattern. That's exactly what I needed. I've been looking for you all my life. Where have you been? But then I changed my mind to Abreu fat face. Really, Abreu fat face of all kinds. And then I had to change my other font to Abreu fat face also. Oh yeah, that was actually the real font. Ugh. And then I already clicked on the TikTok icon. I had to click on square. I type in square. After clicking on elements, I type in square, and then I get a square. I know you're wondering why the square. So I use the square to cover up everything I have done. I changed the color to gray, gray or light brown. Nah, light brown. Change it to light brown, and I cover it up, cover every edge. And after covering every edge up, I go to position and push backwards so everything can show face. The iPhone, this, nope, I go back forward in, and then I go back forward in again so you guys can see how backward and forward works. You get me? Yeah, so I start over again, backward, backward, backward. You can see me tapping on backward, and then backward, and then I leave position, and then I go to transparency. So the way I made this last part look this way is transparency. I move my transparency to 65. After covering up in dark brown, I go to transparency and move to 65, and this is what I have at the end of the day. Now let's animate. I go to animate, I click on animate, and then I bounce. I click on bounce to make my writings move, like the bounce when they come in. You get it? Yeah. So I'm done with this video, and then I go to watch it. I click on the four dots to watch how my video turned out and if it's what I want. So I go back in after animating. Yeah, I wanted to animate my first part of the intro, which is Lifestyle of Lulu. So I used the typewriter to animate Lifestyle of Lulu, the first font. And for the second font, I think I used typewriter too. And then this is the end of the video. I'm watching it on, I'm like, oh wow. If you have any questions, you can drop in the comment section. If you want a personal training on how I did this, you can also drop in the comment section, sorry. And then if you want to like learn how I did my outro, you can drop in the comment section also. I'll be ready to give you guys whatever training or whatever teaching it is that you would need. I had to watch it again a second time to be sure everything is intact. And then I click on my video on my iPhone and see how it's scrolling. Would you like to have this kind of intro? So anyways, I'm done with the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you save with an MP4. Make sure you're saving on an MP4. You get me? You click on the save button, which is up there like an arrow that's facing down, and then you make sure you fill your file type is MP4 video. You download, and that's the end of the video.